Long ago, very long, long ago, in the days when the world was still soft and the trees had not yet learned their full names, God walked among the animals like a gentle old man. He wore a long flowing robe, his beard was as gray as the morning mist, and his laugh rumbled softly like distant thunder. One bright morning, God gathered every single creature in a wide clearing right beneath the tallest cotton tree. In front of him sat a large wicker basket, and it was overflowing with tails of every shape and size, brushy ones, silky ones, swishy ones, curly ones, long and short. My children, he announced, his voice warm and kind, today you will each receive your tail. Come one by one, take what I give you, and go live your purpose. The animals cheered. They loved gifts, especially gifts from God's own hand. Goat, a handsome black and white fellow with bright, curious eyes, was right near the front of the line. He was bouncing lightly on his hooves, so eager to be one of the first to get his tail. But as he peered into the basket, he noticed something interesting. The tail God held out for him, a neat, medium sized, strong looking tail, was good. Very good, but Goat's clever mind began to churn. If this is what he's giving now, Goat whispered to himself, then imagine what he'll give later. The grandest tail must be at the very bottom of the basket. God is surely saving the best for last. So he stepped out of line so quickly that Horse, who was right behind him, snorted in surprise. Where are you going? Horse asked. To get the best tail, Goat said with a sly grin. You all take the common ones. I will wait for the special one God is hiding. And with that, he trotted proudly to the very back of the line, lifting his chin high. God continued distributing the tails, patient and smiling. Cow received her long, swishy, tufted tail and flicked it proudly. Monkey danced with joy as he was given a tail just perfect for swinging through the trees. Elephant got a thick, rope-like tail to match his mighty size. Giraffe's tail came with a lovely broom-like end, and Zebra pranced away with stripes running all the way to his tail tip. One by one, every animal stepped forward, received their gift, and went on their merry way, whispering about how foolish Goat had been to give up his spot in line. Finally, it was Goat's turn again. He reached the front, smiling as wide as the horizon. Father God, he said boldly, I am ready for my magnificent tail. God looked into the nearly empty basket, then looked at Goat with eyes full of gentle wisdom. My son, he said softly, I offered you your tail when your time came. Goat blinked, but the best one, the longest, the finest, it should be at the bottom. God lifted the basket. Only one thing remained inside, a small, stubby tail, barely worth noticing. Because you refused what was yours, God said, this is all that is left. Goat's mouth dropped open. That small thing? That little scratch of a tail? No, no, no. Let me check the ground. Maybe something fell out. But God placed the tiny tail firmly on Goat's backside with one heavenly tap, and that was that. Goat looked ridiculous. His tail stuck up like a little flag, stiff and short, unable to sweep away a single fly. The other animals laughed not cruelly, but with the warm humor of those who had learned their lesson early. Goat lowered his head, ashamed. He had tried to outsmart the Creator and ended up outsmarting only himself. And they say that to this very day, Goat still wanders restlessly, twitching that tiny tail as if hoping it will one day grow longer, but it never does. And the elders remind their children, when your blessing comes, take it. Do not chase after imaginary greatness. Do not believe the best is always next, for greed stretches long, but wisdom stands short and steady, just like Goat's little tail. Thanks for listening to our story today. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. For more tales from around the world, see you next time.